Videomas Day 5. Yeah, so today's video is going to be a Peter Rabbit live action duology ranking video. I know there's only 2 movies in it. There's a possibility for a third in the future sometime, but I'm just gonna go rank the Peter Rabbit and its sequel, Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway. Yeah, I'm doing this just because I literally rewatched them about, probably less than a week ago, I would say. Yeah, I know they're meant to be kids' films, but they're like enjoyable ones that you can just put on at night time and just sit there and watch it. Yeah, so let's do this. We're gonna go from 2 to 1, which is, I guess, normal. Yeah, so in second place is Peter Rabbit, the first one from 2018, which I'll say that it's not that bad of a movie, really. It's like, I wouldn't even say it's a bad movie. It's like, it's just not as good as the second one. So it's basically, if you haven't heard of the whole story of Peter Rabbit, it's basically where there's a rabbit whose name is Peter. He's trying to sneak into his neighbor's vegetable garden, which I don't know how I can spoil it without saying. Yeah, so like at the start of the movie, there's Sam Neill, who is the New Zealand actor who was in Jurassic Park and all that. Yeah, sorry, I'll bring you down a bit. Yeah, like he plays the Mr. McGregor, who lives across from the rabbits and bees. Yeah, so like the whole movie is just about trying to get the vegetables from the garden. Yeah, and then probably a bit through Domhnall Gleeson is Mr. McGregor's great nephew, who basically takes the ownership of the place, tries to stop it all. Yeah, that's probably as much as I can say without completely spoiling the whole thing. Yeah, but if you're in the need or want to watch something that's under 90 minutes, that's kind of fun, you can put on with your family and watch it. Yeah, so that's number 2. In number 1 spot is surprisingly the sequel, Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway. Yeah, which I forgot to mention before that the voice cast has James Corden, Margot Robbie, Elizabeth Debicki. Daisy Ridley was in the first one, but she got replaced. And you've got people such as, and then the live action cast was Domhnall Gleeson, Rose Byrne, Sam Neill for the first one, while there was only a total of about 3 live action people in the second one, which was Rose Byrne and Domhnall Gleeson came back as their characters, and David Oyelowo, probably pronounced that so wrong, but yeah, you've seen his face before. Yeah, like, so basically the second one was about Peter Rabbit. Like, he's said to be like, basically life for Peter Rabbit was boring. Like, he goes to the big city, he meets little shady rabbits and stuff, and then causes the rest of the family to have chaos on them. Yeah, which I'll say I preferred this one better because it felt there was more of a crime vibe to this one than the first one. It did help that Lenny James did voice a friend of Peter Rabbit's dad, which then causes all this chaos to happen. Yeah. While everyone sees Peter Rabbit as rebellious and stuff. Yeah. So like that's probably all I can say, but I'll say that I did enjoy the little action sequence at the end of the movie where I don't know how I can reveal it without spoiling it. It's been out a year and a half anyway. So like, basically, the chaos that happened was that Peter Rabbit caused all of his family to be sent away or got bought by other people, and then they go on an adventure. Him and Thomas McGregor go on an adventure to try and find them. And then, you know what happens. They probably succeed. Yeah. So, I'll go over it again. In number 2, it was, in the second spot, it was the first Peter Rabbit from 2018. In number 1, it was Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, which might be a surprise, but a lot of critics said that it was an improvement over the first one, and the voice casts were really good. I will say I'm usually annoyed of James Corden, but I don't think James Corden kind of fitted that Peter Rabbit role anyway. Yeah. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want to see more of this kind of ranking movie video, there's going to definitely be some more during this Videomas period. But who knows? I'll see you tomorrow for day 6 of Videomas. See ya.